My people, today let's make eba and egusi soup. So first off, I'm going to start by blending my pepper. That's making my pepper mix. That was pepper, red pepper, yellow pepper, onion, garlic, ginger. Of course, I'm a Ghanaian, so I'm going to make it my way. So you can use any protein of your choice, but I decided to use turkey, the cow back, and then goat meat. So that is me seasoning my pepper mix and my fresh protein. I covered it and allowed it to come to a boil. Look at this beauty. God, it was so beautiful. So that is me introducing my crayfish and giving it a stir, and then going in with my black fish and still giving it a stir, and then introducing my palm oil. Yeah, so that is me going in with my palm oil. I don't know if it's possible to make egusi without palm oil. And I know there are a lot of procedures or methods, but I feel like this is easy for me since I'm not a Nigerian. Okay, so in a new bowl, I'm going to make my egusi paste. So I just add little water and then give it a good stir and introduce it into the soup that I'm making. So that is me introducing my egusi paste that I made. Then I covered it and allowed it to come to a boil. I think it's easy this way. Like if you are not a guy, sorry, if you're not a Nigerian, you're trying to make egusi soup, I think you should make it this way. It's very, very easy. It won't get burnt or anything. So that is me stirring, and I added my uziza leaves. Of course, this is not please, this is not contemporary, or this is not contemporary cocoyam leaves. So that in a new pan, I'm making my eba. You guys, forgive me, this guy was not smooth and it was giving me headache. So the water I was using was actually really boiling, so I added a little bit of salt. As you can see, the salt is on the floor. So after I added the salt, I went in the curry and then I started driving it. And look at that. It was actually very beautiful, with the exception that the curry was not smooth. Thank you for watching.